Hello everyone, this is beginner-friendly, full-body Pilates workout. For this workout you don't need any props, only your yoga mat. We'll start with the warm-up. Come onto all fours. Make sure your wrists right below your shoulders and your knees right below your hips. Stretch your right arm all the way forward and begin to draw big circles with your right arm. Engage your core here and keep your hips stable, so try not to move your hips too much. Keep your gaze on your right fingertips. Let's do one more here before we switch directions. So place your right palm back on the mat, center everything, and then reverse the circles. This is a nice warm-up for your shoulder, your back, and your front body. Let's add some breathing here. Inhale when your arm is up, exhale when your arm is down. One more time, and then place your palm back on the mat. We'll move to the other side. When you're ready, stretch your left arm forward and all the way back. Three more. And two. Last one. Good job. Place your palm down on the mat, center yourself, and then reverse the circles. Remember to engage that core and your gaze are following your left fingertips. Just three more. And two. And one. Good job. Come back to the center. Stretch your right arm forward on the mat and push your hips back for a child's pose. Switch arms and push your hips back for child's pose again. And then switch. And switch. Keep your core engaged. Look down on the mat, your head is centered and your neck is nice and long. One more each side. And the last one. Good job. Come back onto all fours, center yourself, find the balance and stretch your right leg all the way back behind you, the knee is straight, and begin to lift that leg up and down at your own pace. Push your belly in and up slightly to engage your core. Your hips are nice and even and facing the mat. If you want to challenge yourself today, stretch the opposite arm forward. All 5 fingers are still on the mat and continue lifting the leg up and down, controlling the movement. Add your breath, your exhale when you lift your leg up, your inhale when your leg is down. If you want to challenge yourself even more, begin to lift your leg and opposite arm at the same time. Let's do just 3 more here. And 2. And 1. Good job. Come back to the center. You can sit on your heels, circle your wrists around, shake your hands if your hands or wrists are tired, and come back when you're ready to the center onto all fours. We'll repeat the same thing on the other side. Stretch your other leg all the way back. Your knee is nice and straight, and you're lifting that leg, following with your breath. Exhaling when your leg goes up. Inhale when it's down. When you're ready, stretch the opposite arm forward. Keep the balance and continue lifting the leg. Make sure your lower back is not overarched. You can avoid overarching your back by tucking your tailbone under slightly and engaging your core. Okay, if you're ready, you can start lifting your arm and leg at the same time. Give me last 3 here. And 2. Almost there. And 1. Nice. Now come onto your elbows, interlace your fingers, flex your feet when you're ready, starting with your right side, push your leg all the way up, keeping the foot flexed, and then open the same leg to the side. So first you're kicking back and then opening the leg to the side, keeping that foot flexed for the whole time. This exercise is great for your glutes and for your core. Let's add your breath here. When you lift your leg up or to the side, you exhale, and when your knee moves down, you inhale. Let's do last time. Kick up and then open to the side, kick back up and stay here and give me some pulses like you're trying to push that ceiling with your heel. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. You can take a short rest. I'll turn around so you can see me better, but we'll continue on the other side. So come into your elbows, center yourself, flex your feet. When you're ready, push that leg all the way back and open to the side. Back, center, side, center. Add your breath. Let's do 3 more. And 2. And last one. Stay here and we'll continue with the pulses. Keep that foot flexed and your hips are centered parallel to the mat, and we'll continue for 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, you guys. Take some rest. We will continue with our side series. You can lay onto one side, support your head with one hand, the opposite hand is in front of you on the mat for the support. Make sure your ankles, your hips, and your shoulders in one line. When you're ready, begin to lift that top leg, keep your knees straight. Inhale when you lift up, exhale when you go down. Inhale up, exhale down. You can continue lifting just straight leg, or you might want to try today Pilates choreography. You're lifting the leg up, bending the knee, lower your toes down, and then slide the leg back so it's nice and straight. Exhale, lift, bend, slide, inhale. Exhale, lift, slide, bend, exhale. Good. Now bend both knees, bring them into 90-degree angle, bring them in front of you. Lift both ankles up, heels together, toes apart, and begin to open one knee up and down. Press your heels one into the other, and this is a nice exercise for your inner thighs. Let's do 2 more. And 1. Let's switch sides. So again, your head is resting onto your hand, your ankles, hips, and shoulders are aligned, and when you're ready, begin to lift the straight leg up and down. It doesn't have to be too high, just make sure your knee is nice and straight. Exhale, lift up, inhale when the leg is down. Three more with the straight leg, and 2, and 1. If you want to try Pilates choreography, lift the leg, bend, slide your toes, straighten your leg, and lift it back up, and bend your knee. Exhale, inhale here. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. And 3 more. And 2. And 1. Bend both knees, slide them together in 90-degree angle, heels together, toes apart, begin to open that top knee and close it back down, and open and close. Exhale, open, engage your glutes, inhale, close. Exhale, open, inhale, close. 2 more. And last one. Good, take some rest. Next exercise is called pelvic tilt. For this exercise, lay onto your back, knees are bent, feet on the floor. I'll place my arms above my head so you can see my pelvic and my lower back better. When you exhale, you're pressing your lower back down on the mat. When you inhale, you're tilting your pelvis forward, creating a nice arch on your lower back. If you struggle with lower back discomfort, this exercise might be very helpful. Next exercise, bring your arms alongside your body. This exercise is called bridge. Press into your heels, engage your glutes, and lift your hips up. Engage your core here, and then slowly, one vertebra at a time, lower your back all the way down on the mat. Engage your glutes, lift up, and then lower back down. You can continue with these bridges, or if you want to challenge yourself, lift your hips up, and let's move into marching. When you lift one leg up and then the other, keep your knees bent. Let's do a few more here. Good, and lower everything back down. For the next exercise, lift just one leg, keep the knee bent, bring the opposite hand behind your head, begin to lift your head, neck and chest, and lift the opposite arm up, begin pulses. This is called the 100 for beginners. Engage your core here, and your neck is nice and long. You are not pushing your head into your palm. The palm is here just for the support. If you want to challenge yourself today, straighten that leg and keep it in 30-degree angle. Not too high and not too low. Just few more here, and let's switch sides. Let's add your breath here. So when you lift everything up and you begin to pulse your palm, you count 5 for inhale and count 5 for exhale. Let me show you. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And continue if you want to straighten that leg and make it harder for yourself. Remember to engage your core here and keep your neck long, so pick your chin up slightly so your neck is nice and long. Good. And now let's relax, take some rest. Let's stretch everything out, extend your legs, stretch your arms above your head, feels good. Bring both hands behind your head, your thumbs are resting on the base of your skull. For the tiny upper crunches, we'll start to lift your head, neck and chest, and then lower back down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Good. These are crunches are very effective for your upper core. Let's do 3 and 2, exhale, and 1. Good job. Now bring one knee into your chest, hug your knee, straighten the opposite leg, hover your leg over the floor and begin to lift that leg up and lower back down, and lift and lower. If you want to make it a little bit easier today, you can rest your head on the mat. If you want to make it harder, you're lifting your head up, only the tops of your shoulder blades are touching the floor. One last time, and let's switch sides. Five more, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, take some rest. You can hug both knees in and rock from side to side. For the next exercise, come back up to sit. Bend your knees, your feet on the floor, your hands behind you for the support. It doesn't really matter if your fingertips are facing you or facing away from you. Do what feels nicer for your wrists. Knees are slightly separated, hip distance apart, and begin to lift one foot and then the other. This exercise is nice for your lower abdomen. Good, so engage your core here. Your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Your neck is nice and long. Good. If you want to try something more challenging, take a hold of your knees behind your knees and lift both legs up. Now tap one foot down and the other, point your toes here, engage both legs. In this exercise, your knees can be together. The key in this exercise is not to round your lower back too much. So use your core strength to keep your back straight. For the next exercise, lean back onto your elbows. Bring your knees together, bend your knees, lift your feet up, point your toes, and then tilt your knees to one side, come back to the center and lower your knees to the other side. Now we are working on your inner thighs and on your side core, which is called your obliques. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. For the next exercise, lay back down onto the mat. Take a hold of your knees, lift your head, neck and chest. When you're ready, straighten your knees, extend your legs. Good, and hug your knees back into your chest. Straighten your legs and arms at the same time and hug your knees back in, engaging your entire core. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, straighten, inhale, bring it back in. Good. For some of you, this exercise might be the most challenging exercise of the class, and this is normal. This is actually how Pilates classes are normally built. We started with some simple exercises and gradually build the strength for this exercise. So this is it. Thank you so much for taking this class with me, and I hope to see you again very soon.